Hello, everybody. Welcome to another daily dose. These last 2 days, not much of a news. Seems like a week ago, but yeah, let's get started. We have some not so great and okay news. Acer now it's like an AIB for Intel Arc GPU series, and they launched the A70 770 Predator by Frost graphics as like interesting cooler, two different type of coolers, a blower style and the normal one. I think this one it's here because it doesn't have it's blowing on the vapor chamber itself. I'm not sure. And this one it's for the fin stack here, as you can see. Supposedly has a 350 US price here, which is a little bit basically the most affordable 16 gigabyte GPU. But what it matters to me most, it's if I'm not mistaken, this one competes pretty good with the 3060 series still, and they improved a lot with the drivers updates and everything, and it's way more stable. So if you're going around fishing for a GPU on this price range, consider this one because they are improving their game on the GPU market, which is good, which brings more competition because um, there basically there is no big competition between Nvidia and AMD regarding the GPU market. They are positioned so badly that the price to performance delta it doesn't change. So you spend the same money to get basically the same performance, but if you spend to get more performance, you have to spend the same amount of money to get that performance, which is not good in generation to generation leaps. Usually you pay the same price to get an extra bump in performance, which is not happening from the 30 series to the 40 series. The same thing from the 6000 to the 7000 series GPU on AMD. But yeah, more not so good news. Desktop and mobile GPUs, the 4060. This is a leak. Suppose it's going to get the chip 8107. And for all intents and purposes, what I understand, it has less memory, less VRAM, and less CUDA cores. I don't know how this is going to get, even though the manufacturing process is smaller for a nanometer, and supposedly the wattage per performance is way better. I don't know how this is going to handle in the long run, especially the 4060 in. Okay, in 1080p, I think it's good enough. I think it can surpass a little bit the 4060. But the 4070, this is aimed a lot to 1440p. At least the Ti version. I suppose that the 70 non-Ti, it's the same thing. The differences here are a little bit starking here, especially on the CUDA cores, base clocks, and everything, which by itself affects everything. The memory a bit and everything, it's the same. Here the TI just needs more power to feed up those CUDA cores. But the ratio for difference, the same thing happened from the 4090 to the 4080 to the 4070. It's going to, for the class, the 60 class, it's the same thing. I don't know if it has to do with the manufacturing process, if they don't have the same, like the same yields, or when they have to shut off some stuff, they have to shut off more, they not take advantage, or cannot take advantage, sorry, of the CUDA cores. I don't know how. I'm not an engineer, but I suppose the fact that we see very high discrepancies here on the CUDA core between classes, I suppose there's something regarding how they manufacture the chip and when it's not good for a 70 class, you have to be taken advantage of for the 60 when they shut off like some things that are not good. If this takes like a huge toll on the CUDA cores part, I don't know. But I don't know, this worries me a lot on the VRAM, because now we're going to see a lot of real engine games. They take advantage, they need a lot of VRAM, mainly because of the texture stuff side. I suppose this is going to be a 1080p gaming GPU, the 4060, for medium, maximum to high settings for like 1-2 years until the next 5000 series from Nvidia comes out. It's they are just, the cycles are so slow, so short that I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this is just rumors of the specs. But usually they don't get the mistake here by a huge margins here. But going on good news, we have the Dark Souls 3. It's like a personal project, this one, but the guy is working on Unreal Engine, and he because he tried to pick up a game that he knows good or very well, which is Dark Souls 3, and sorry, he did like a port for Unreal Engine 5. There is like a trailer here on mainly the beginning area. The Gundyr area and the Firelink Shrine and the area before the cemetery of Ash, I think it's called. Pretty good. How the engine deals with the LODs and the distance itself handles very good. It's seeing this remembers me of it's what I think that Dark Souls 3 looks like now, you know, because I don't see this game like for 5 years or so it's kind of that memory haze stuff that you have. The games in terms of graphic fidelity look better in our memory than they are in reality, but that's okay. Another good news that The Witcher 3 continues to do their hotfixes and addressing all the performance issues. It's even though we have issues regarding this situation, but they are still working on it, which is after all these years putting up new content, trying to bring up the RTX stuff, the photo mode, all that good stuff, more textures, direct integration with some mods, and they are still working on it, which is very good to see. Even though, of course, I think they are trying to get in the good standing with the gamers because of the not so good launch of the Cyberpunk game, but I think I think until now it seems they understood the mistakes they made, and they are supporting their main franchise games because they don't have a lot of stuff launching except the DLC for the Cyberpunk. They are working now with different engines, so I think it will take a little bit of time for them to get adjusted for that. But yeah, I think it's a good move for them to do all this good stuff and continue working on a game which is played still a lot from a lot of people. And for sure, when I upgrade my PC, it's one of the games I will dive into with all the good stuff for all the mods and everything, all the DLC, play it everything again. For sure, I will do something like that. And lastly, we got Wild Hearts. There was trailer launch like 1 or 2 days ago. I didn't cover it because it was just one trailer. I'm not going to do a video just for one trailer. And Fextralife, it's already doing their work with some tricks and beginner guides here. They are very good in this. When they pick a game, they think that it's good. They usually start doing all the beginner guides, all the classes, and breaking down everything. It's an interesting game. It's similar to Monster Hunt World, I think it's called, the franchise. It's good to see some variation. The same thing as Dark Souls inspired a lot of people to do games with the same style, same type of mechanics, same type of storytelling. I think this is also from the inspiration from Monster Hunter World franchise, which is always good to see some variety. It inspire people to do more stuff similar, and if it's good, better yet. But yeah, I don't have any games for now for today. However, if you go to my Steam profile, you have my wish list. It's a lot of games still that I am wish listing, and basically this is it for today, guys. I don't want to overstand too much. I have the rambling of the NVIDIA. It's striking my nerve a lot, but yeah. With that, I'm going to wrap up with my Google funding for me to upgrade my PC to deliver better and more content for my private clients, especially start doing some video content for them. They have been asking for me for some time now. And of course, in my free spare time, doing the daily videos when we have news, doing some scripted content and some deep dives in some stuff that I really like to get my head into, and also my gameplay series. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.